Hello dear students and welcome to our English class. This is English for the 11th class and today's topic is reading, and more specifically we are going to deal with a multiple matching reading exercise. In this lesson we'll try to predict the content of the text, we'll try to scan the text for detailed information, and we'll also give synonyms for the key or the new words of the text. Let's start. In this slide we have some keywords of the text or new words of the text. Let's try to find their synonyms or their meanings in English. The first word is territory, which is the same in Albanian, teritor, meaning a large area belonging to a country. Next, endurance event is an organized challenge that is physically difficult. The third word, bitterly cold, is almost the same in Albanian, extremely cold. Torture, meaning physical suffering as a punishment. Next word is ultimate thrill, meaning the most exciting thing. Requirements, meaning a condition that must be met, or in Albanian, kërkesa. Here we have some other keywords of the text. Plunge, which is a verb, meaning to rapidly decrease to low levels. Ration, again it is a verb, to limit the amount of something that somebody is allowed. Hardship, in Albanian meaning vështirësi, is a very difficult situation. Next we have a phrase, to push your boundaries, meaning to do more than you believe you are capable of. Unpredictable, the weather is unpredictable, meaning it is changeable. And the last word is battle, in Albanian bete, meaning a determined effort somebody makes to succeed in a difficult situation. Now let's look at this picture. We have some sportsmen, and as you see they are taking part in these endurance events. And the title of the text is Pushed to the Limit. Also we went through the keywords of the text. Now the question is this: what do you think? What is the text about? The text, we might say together that the text is about different people taking part in different endurance events. The other question is, why do these people take part in these competitions? Because they enjoy the challenge and pushing themselves to the limit. Before starting going through the text, let's have some tips about this type of exercise. The first thing that you should bear in mind is that you should have a quick look at the text and just to get a gist of it. Then you should carefully read the questions and underline the key words in each question. Then you should scan the text for the information you need. Remember that sometimes the information may be paraphrased or given with similar words. Let's start with the text. Actually, there are 4 texts, A, B, C, D, but in this slide we have only given B, C, and D. What we normally do is that we have a quick look at the text. Then we go through the questions. Let's go through the first question. Which person says there was a time limit to the race they competed in? And as you see, in each question I have underlined the keywords of them. And in here it is a time limit. So there was a time limit, and it goes with text B. It's given right in here. The coast must be completed in no more than 48 hours. So this was the time limit. Next question. Which person says they didn't win a medal? So the person took part in the competition, but he didn't got the first place, the second place, or the third place. And it goes with text D, and it's given right in here. Unfortunately, I didn't place. Question number 3. Which person says the rules stipulated they could only have a certain amount of something? So according to the rules, they could only have a certain amount of something. And it goes with text C. It's right in here. We are allowed no more than 22.5 liters of water. Next question, question number 4. Which person says the choice of when to rest was left to them? So it was up to them if they wanted to rest or not. And it goes with text A. It's given right in here. Apart from checkpoints every 60 miles, survival is totally in our hands. Question number 5. Which person says they lacked previous experience of the event, so meaning they didn't have any experience in such competitions. And it goes with text D. It's right in here. This summer was my first time competing in the big ice race. Question number 6. Which person says they experienced extreme fluctuations in temperature whilst competing? It goes with text C. It's given right in here. During the day, temperatures in the desert soared to 49 degrees Celsius, so very high temperature. And the last question, which person says that they had to be totally self-sufficient during the race? And it goes with text A again. The Yukon Ultra can be done on cross-country skis, but most competitors, myself included, walk, pulling everything we need to survive behind us on sleds. Okay, now that we are finished with the multiple matching exercise, let's look at some of the keywords or the words involved in the text and their meanings. When we deal with such an exercise, it's important to look at their categories. For example, if this is a noun, we should also find a noun. If it is in plural, the explanation should be in plural. If it is an adjective, the explanation should be or the synonym should be a synonym. The first word, difficulties, so we look for its meaning and plural noun. It's hardships, vështirësi. Next word is demanding. If it's an adjective, it is demanding. It is challenging. Psychologically, which is an adverb, meaning mentally. Great, again an adjective, it is great, it is considerable. Anticipate, we have a verb, meaning look forward to. Next word is varying, meaning ranging. Strengthen, again a verb, deepen, to deepen its meaning. Greatest is the ultimate thrill, we said the ultimate or the greatest thrill. Difficult is tough, a tough race, and changeable, unpredictable. As a homework, you will have to choose one of the texts, text A, B, C, or D, and to write a short summary of it. And that was all for today. Thank you for your attention.